7 years ago, we lost that Chicago kid in Mississippi. They beat and killed him, then disposed of his body in a lake like it was toxic waste. His murderers weren't even convicted. What justice is that? His death was never avenged. What does that say about our people? If we don't strike back with force, then this will happen again and again and again. Because history will repeat itself.
So let me ask you something. What advancements has our people made in the last decade? No, matter of fact, what advancements have we made in the last 50 years? We've been brutalized for the last 4 centuries, and you're suggesting that we should continue to perpetuate the same methods? It seems as though your goal and the goal of the nonviolent movement is to pacify people, not liberate them.
Brother Malcolm, I think you're misunderstanding the goal of the nonviolent movement. There's a great deal of difference between nonviolence and non-resistance. Non-resistance, what we've done in the past, leaves you in a state of stagnant passivity and apathetic complacency. Whereas nonviolent resistance consists of resisting in a moral yet firm manner, fighting through the system, yet attempting to make peace.
Brother Martin, you are a fool. Your method is psychologically unrealistic. You have to understand that your method is actually encouraged by the white oppressors. It makes them feel comfortable.
Well, I disagree. I think it arouses a sense of shame against them. It cuts into their conscience and establishes guilt. When one feels guilt, it provokes action, a conscious reflection of oneself. But this approach certainly does not make you feel comfortable.
I will agree. Your method scores victories, but we have no visual proof of any victory. You could talk about the NAACP getting schools desegregated. You could talk about the bus boycotts in Montgomery, but these are all verbal victories with no proof. It preserves the status quo. You're leading our people on a treadmill.
Malcolm, when has violence ever cured any social ill? Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. After the violence, after war, there will always be more wars to be fought.
Well, we have to militarize our people, teach our people to defend themselves, start taking back the community, fund Negro businesses and Negro schools, and educate them about the greatness of our people. Teach them of the melanin that emanates in their skin. We are the direct descendants of Allah.
If we militarize our people, they will riot. Riots are socially destructive and self-defeating. After all, Negroes will end up on the losing end. We don't have the resources to win a violent revolution. Think about how many of our own that would be. Think about how many of our own that we would lose. There's no practical or moral answer to our conditions in the realm of violence.
7 years ago, we lost that kid from Chicago in Mississippi. They beat and killed him, then disposed of his body in a lake like it was toxic waste. His murderers weren't even convicted. What justice is that? His death was never avenged. What does that say about our people, Martin? If we don't strike back with force, this will happen again and again and again. History will continue to repeat itself.
How do you suppose we do this and keep our people safe?
By any means necessary.
We have to be the better people.
We already are.
River I've been running ever since. sky. So know what's out there. Oh, you understand. It's been a long time coming. I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. And I go to my brother, say, brother, help me. But he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. There were times I thought I could last for long. Now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming. No change gonna come. Oh, yes, you